Flair is an AdonisJS authentication scaffolding package I released sometimes last week. Flair provides a way to quickly add authentication to your AdonisJS application using Tailwind CSS and Alpine.js. It comes with standard authentication features such as user registration, logging in, password resets, email verification, and password confirmation. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to quickly add authentication to an AdonisJS application using Flair. Before we get into it, let me mention that Flair needs to be used on a fresh AdonisJS application because while doing its thing, Flair is going to create and override some files. Also, the application needs to have some AdonisJS packages installed and configured. That is Encore for asset management, Lucid, Auth, and Shield. Let's dive in by creating a fresh AdonisJS application. npm init adonis-ts-app at latest, and I'm going to call the app Flair-demo. For now, Flair is mainly for traditional web applications. So I'm going to select web and the name will remain the same. Yes, I'm going to set up EXLint and also set up Prettier. Then lastly, we will select yes to configure Webpack Encore for compiling front-end assets. Next, we need to install the other required packages, that is Lucid, Auth, and Shield. npm install at adonisjs/lucid at latest, then at adonisjs/auth at latest, and lastly at adonisjs/shield at latest. Then we need to configure each of them. I'll be using MySQL and I'm going to display the instruction in the terminal. Next, we need to add this inside the env.cs file. Next, let's configure the auth package. I'll be using Lucid and the web guard. The name of the model for authentication will be user. Because we'll be using Flair to add authentication to this application, I'm not going to create the migration for the users table since Flair will do that for us. I'm going to leave this as false. Lastly, let's configure the Shield package. Next, let's register the Shield middleware inside the kernel.ts file. We're going to register it as a global middleware. While we are here, let's also register the silent auth middleware. This will be app/middleware/silent auth. Lastly, we will register the other auth middleware as a named middleware. Auth import app/middleware/auth. Next, I'm going to set up my database. My MySQL user is root with a blank password, and I have created the database for this lesson called Flair-demo. And because I am running MySQL 8, I need to install the MySQL 2 version of the MySQL Node.js driver. First, let me uninstall the MySQL driver Lucid installed and install the new driver. While we are here, I'm also going to install the Argon package that will be used for hashing passwords. Now we can open the database.ts config file and update the MySQL client to be MySQL 2. Before we install Flair, let's start the application and make sure everything is working as expected. I'm sure the application is working as expected. Now let's install Flair. npm install at maizelabs/Flair. Then we will configure it using node-is, then at maizelabs/Flair. This will create the necessary files and install the necessary dependencies, that is Tailwind CSS, Alpine.js, and their dependencies. I'm going to choose to display the instructions in the terminal. So we get a congratulations message that the package has been configured successfully and that we need to register these middlewares inside the kernel.ts file. So let's do that. The middlewares needs to be registered as named middlewares. And that is all we have to do. Before we head over to the browser and test the application, let's quickly run through some of the things Flair added to our application. Remember I said Flair uses Tailwind CSS. So a Tailwind config.ts file has been added to the root of the project with some basic configurations. Also, it added a postcss.config.ts file, again with some basic configurations. And because we are making use of post CSS, it has also updated the Webpack config file and enabled the post CSS loader. Flair has also updated the routes.ts files to include a bunch of routes for things like user registration, email verification, logging in, password reset, confirming password, and the likes. Also, it has created the necessary views, as you can see. Then it has updated the app.js file to import append.js, and also it has updated the app.cs file to include Tailwind CSS. Then also it has generated migrations for us. It generated 2 migrations, one for the users table and another one for the password reset tokens table, as well as their corresponding models. Then lastly, it has generated the necessary controllers, as you can see. Now, let's start the application and test it out. But before we do that, we need to first run our migrations. Node is migration run. Then we can start the application. Node is serve-watch. I'm going to refresh the page. As you can see, we now have a completely different interface. We can visit the register page, the login page. If we try visiting the dashboard, we'll be redirected to login because the auth middleware has been applied to the dashboard route. So let's create an account. So I have created an account and I'm redirected to the dashboard. I can visit the home page and log out. So that is a quick demo of Flair, and you can see how easy and fast it makes adding authentication to an AdonisJS application. In the future, I'll be adding an option to use Flair with API-only applications.